We are here. We made it. How's everybody doing? I can't really see much right now. Let me get myself set up. I got some bands, got some body weight, and I think that's what we're going to get into today. Here we go. How are we doing? Although I can't see, I'm still gonna ask. Still gonna ask how everybody's doing. Let me stop walking here for a moment. Woo-wee! Marcus is in the house. David is in the house. Do what you can. My goodness, Major. Okay, we got a group. We got a collective group. How is everybody doing? I figured I'd try to get out here where there's a little bit more sunshine, a little bit more atmosphere. So let's see what we can get into, shall we? So like I said, I got some bands. We'll see how this works out today. See how this works out. Feeling fired up, all right. Right on. Stair climbing grandma Rebecca's in the house. Fantastic. I'm feeling fantastic. Thank you so much. Who else do we got? There we go. Guys, this is tough. Scree, you got snow? Oh my goodness. Let me make sure I got everybody in my chat as well. Boom. There we go. All right. There we go. Whew. All right, guys, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. We got some sun. I think what I wanted to do is get some more pull-ups here. So we're going to utilize these bars. And I still got some bands so we can do some resistance work as well. Let's see what we can get into. Who's got some highlights today? Scree's got some snow. I don't know if that's a highlight or not, but it's definitely noteworthy. Do. All right. So I think we'll get some pull-ups in. Haven't done them for a while, but I think we'll still do them in. I was out in short sleeves this morning. Oh, savage. Showing off the guns in the snowy weather. I submitted an audition today for a gig that films in Cancun, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed. Oh. I guess we can do a little bit of walking just to get ourselves warmed up. Although I'm got a good sweat going already. So we'll just keep it going. Highlight here has been just good weather. It was warm, but no complaints about that at all. Been very bright, very clear. Even had a little breeze earlier. It was warm this morning, then it snowed. Oh, that's amazing. 70 degrees at noon, now it's 23. Whoa, that is a dip. That is a dip in the weather. I think just for the preservation of form, I'm going to go with 5s, reps of 5. I think that'll be how we start this off, just reps of 5. There we go. Storm front coming. Okay. Scree passing that on to Major. Oh, let's see what we can get. That feels right. That feels right. I'm not trying to do too much. And those are great stabilizers because they are rickety and moving and bending and everything else. So it's a great piece of equipment just for the sheer like having to stabilize yourself. So kind of world's a gym sort of thing. May not be as sturdy as like what you would like, but I actually like that extra challenge in it. What's going on? Jason, what's going on? How are you doing? Guys, if you have some bands, by all means, let's grab some extras. Grab the bands if you want. And I think what I might need to do is just slide my angle over here just a little bit. That way you can also see me doing some pulls here with these bands. Next up, I'll take it around and put it around here so we have this pull. Good stuff. I don't know if I'm too far out or if I want to bring that in close. So you guys gotta let me know how the visual is. Here we go. Jay, how are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and go with the low row now. I just got to make sure you guys can see everything. There we go. I'm just going to keep pushing that over, so we're going to have that whole corner down there. And I will throw in a set of curls with it as well. So I'm just putting the foot on, and you can either do alternating or simultaneous. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. We'll call that one. We will call that one. Here we go. I guess the question is, do I need to bring it closer? Katrina is ready. All right, Katrina, I'm doing 5 pull-ups, and then with my bands, I'm just doing a variety of different back exercises. So we're doing a mid row, doing a low row, then we're getting some curls in as well. The reason I'm skipping the good mornings that normally we would do is because yesterday we did those stiff-legged deadlifts, which really got some lower back in. How are you doing? Think the camera angle looks okay? Fantastic. Thank you, Jay. Seeing a set of resistance band for about 10 bucks online. Gonna cop a few. Absolutely. Grab them. Grab them, grab them. Indeed. Let's keep it walking. Just get a little bit of walk in between. Yeah, I think the only person struggling with the camera angle is me because of the glare, but we're gonna be okay. I didn't know if I needed to bring it any closer, but I feel like this might give the widest view. So we're picking up everything. Fantastic, Katrina. How was being out serving the community? 2 claps for that, by the way. Marcus, more the merrier on the bands. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get the more the merrier. Here we go. And again, just getting the 5s, but it really, like I said, it really gave me a challenge as far as staying stable, but I liked it. The only challenge is there's a few of them stacked in front of each other, so I'm just trying not to pinch my fingers. So this is how I'm really just having this part to do the pull-ups with. I don't even have that much because I can get the tip of the finger. Finally finished. Okay, we got it. Nice job. We're in no rush, guys. We're in no rush. We are limited on battery and sun time, but we'll still get what we came for. Here we go. Let's look to get another. Here we go. And I'm gonna go straight to the next one. Get that mid row. Nice, now I'm gonna skip over, go to the low row. And then we'll get the biceps. I'm just gonna stand on it. And I went simultaneous, so both arms. There we go. We don't need much. D Nice in the house. What's going on? New day, new money, absolutely. Thank you, Aldous. Here we go. Do what you can. That's some beast strength. Thank you so much. Katrina, it's an honor. Thank you so much for you giving back. That's how the community works. That is how the community works. Whew. Now, I haven't done the L pull-ups in quite some time. Definitely felt like a little bite in my quadricep, but I think I'm gonna try it. I think I'm gonna stick with that, see what I can get out of that. And hopefully you guys are able to see the low rows as well. I'm kind of thinking not, so I'm gonna try to turn it just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. So I got that little corner over there to work in. Nisi, what's going on? Reinhardt's in the house. SW, what's going on? Appreciate you. Scree got 2. There we go. Right now, I'm looking at 4 sets. So we got 5 pull-ups. We got 10 of the mid rows, 10 of the low rows, and then 10 of the curls. Indeed. If you guys can jump in, that would be awesome. Get and do what you can. You may not have a bar for the pull-ups or something, but I know Scree has taken a band and putting it over the top of the door so you can emulate a pull down that way as well. So plenty of ways to do it. And if you don't, you can just do the other ones. By all means, just do the other ones. And if you don't have any of that, what we've done before, guys, for our back day, is you just put your arms in the air and pull down and really squeeze. Immediately push those shoulder blades together and pull all the way down, really squeeze, and then come back up, pull and squeeze. But you want those shoulder blades really, really pushed together and you're squeezing. Same thing with here. Just really pull those elbows back, almost like you're trying to touch them behind you to really get that contraction on the back. Same thing with that low. Really pull upward, kind of that upward motion, but you're always trying to squeeze those lats together. Squeeze your lats. There we go. Katrina is on it. There we go. Like and subscribe. Here we go. Let's get another one, shall we? Let's get another one. There we go. Oh, so my blue one was kind of light, the green one was kind of light, so I'm going to see how the black one works. The black is always the most resistance. Let's see how this goes. Definitely gave more, so I'll try it on the low as well. I don't think I'm going to get the biceps out of this one, so I'll go back to my green, see what we can make of it. And if you hadn't noticed, the first two sets I was only standing on one, but if I stand on two and spread the feet out a little bit more, it creates a little bit more resistance. Six, 7, 8, 10. There we go. Beautiful stuff. King Fire, what's going on? Marcus using bricks with you on the live. There we go. All right, what's up, everyone? How are we doing? Plenty. Doing fantastic. Mr. Vicente, the sky blue. Yeah, we go. Blue skies indeed. Blue skies. Whew. We're getting it. Beautiful stuff, though. Let me grab a sip of the water. So the bands are definitely getting the desired result. The black one definitely hit like it should, but that pull-up is definitely taxing. My band broke. Oh, You broke it already, Major. That's. It's always kind of a celebration, like, you put in the work, broke that band. Getting some lentils tomorrow, nice, neat. Here we go. Whew. Beautiful stuff, beautiful. And if you notice, I'm not walking in between. This winds me in a different sort of way. I get winded in a much different sort of way doing this stuff. So maybe we'll throw in something after. Got the money's worth. Yes, there you go. Yeah, guys, if you can wear some bands out, if you could really put the work into some bands, you are doing your thing. I've gone through countless pairs, and it's worth it. We've gone through medicine balls, we've gone through heavy bags, and that's a win when you can finally kick that heavy bag in half. Every time I'm about to buy something, you all about it on your wall. I think the nipple man's watching me. We're connected. We're connected, Nisi. It's the shining. It's the shining. I'm gonna get some sunshine. I'm gonna go for the last of the sunshine today. There we go. There we go. I just found some bands. My son work out. He be hiding the good stuff. There we go. What's going on? Two-hander, what's going on? How are you doing? How have you been, my friend? Good to see you. We're going to get set number 4 in right now. 5 more of those pull-ups. 5 of those mid rows. 5 of the low rows. Actually, excuse me. 5 of the pull-ups. 10 of the mid rows. 10 of the low rows. 10 of the alternating curls. So I'm just making sure we got everything in order. I'm doing fantastic, my friend. We're out here with some sunshine, moving our bodies. We're using technology at its highest arc in human history to connect with other good people. Life is a blessing. Life is an absolute blessing. All right. Are we ready for the last set? This taxes me into a point where I can't just always force, like, okay, we're going to do it in 2-minute things. I know I should, but it taxes me in that way. Pull-ups are still always going to be tough for me. Even fives. Even fives. I was getting protein but no carbs. I was literally burning myself out. There you go. Marcus, pull-ups are hard, period. Yeah. Two-hander, okay, I'm 13, 5'9", and about 180. I'm trying to lose a few. What's the best workout in your opinion without gym equipment? Well, one, it's going to be what you eat, when you eat, and how much you're eating it. So whether you're trying to lose weight or gain muscle, it's what you do in your kitchen. But if you're just talking about get some simple walking in, you can go for some sprints as well. That'll really like ramp up the burning. Bike rides, jumping jacks, skipping rope, burpees. There's so many things that you can do. So many things that you can do. King Fire, indeed. Indeed. Let's get number 4 in, guys. Let's get number 4. Woo! Here we go. Pull up some burpees earlier, now mountain climbers and squats. Nice job, King Fire. Getting it done. Fantastic. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff to get those in, absolutely. Fred, how are you doing? That got me. That got me. But I think what I'd like to do, Rolf, thank you so much. I think what I'd like to do is do 4 more sets of just the 5 pull-ups. See how that works. Just 4 more sets. So we'll put away the bands and just get 4 more sets of the pull-ups. Well, like I said, this is taxing. Else it's definitely advanced good money. Appreciate it. Whew. It is, yeah, it is, it's getting me. Rolf, how are you doing? Rolf Copters. I'm trying to think if I can bring it down a little bit closer. Hey, Kamisha, how are you doing? You going on to sleep? 8 days until spring and counting. Fred has given us the countdown. Fred's been counting down for, it feels like the last couple months. Here we go. I'm gonna see if I can bring you guys down a little bit closer. Maybe even get a decent lighting shot here. There we go. There we go. That work? There we go. A little bit better light. Legs are cooking. Yes. Mine are just from trying the L sit. Mine are definitely. Speaking of spring, guys. Speaking of spring, Major is offering up those free seeds. He put out an email address that you can reach him and send your self-addressed envelope. So make sure you're taking advantage. Rolf, I'm good, just at work. Taking a break. When I was young, my father used to lift me up with one hand. Boy, I don't appreciate those times now. Boy, don't I appreciate, absolutely. Midwest had a brutal winter. Kamisha's ready for the cold to be over as well. All right. Sheesh. Let me see what I can make of this, folks. Let me see what I can make. All right. Maybe I can angle it just a little bit more that way. Time for barbecue. I am barbecue right now, Kamisha. I am cooked. I am cooked right now. Here we go. Let's try it. Let's try it. All right. All right. MOP in the house, what's going on? Fred, no matter the date, it's always short of season. Oh, There we go. Dax, how are you doing? It was great to have your wife in this morning as well. That was an unexpected treat. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Scree 1 of 4. Don't rub it in. My goodness. That's got IRS written all over it. It is taxing me. It is taxing. Tashana is in the house. Tashana. Bum, 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 bum. Has entered the chat. Doot, doot. All right, let's get this going. These are long breaks. These are long breaks for sure. Yes, the fife and drum. Oh. I'm just trying to energize up just enough to drain it again. And it's the legs up. The legs up is really the tax. But we got this. We got it. Tashana loves the song. All right. Is that Haley? Haley Reed, how are you doing? Welcome to Impact. Feel free to hit that subscribe. I'd love to have you. New folks are always welcome. Hit that subscribe. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I don't know if that's a complete L, like 90 degrees, but it's working. All right. Every second note, every minute a measure, every hour song. There we go. Whew. Dax the band. Thank you, King Fire. Thank you, Scree. I'm not sure if you can see, but I got the Popeye socks on today, so I'm getting a little extra strength. Got the Popeye socks. Can't go wrong. All right. Got the hearts. Whew. This is kind of like knowing how to be strategic with the workout. If I was doing the run in place or even the walk, my gas tank I couldn't fill it back up to really get this properly. So I'm having to expend everything into even these half sets. But beautiful stuff. We're halfway there. We're halfway done. So we will take it. Planting spinach very soon. Nice. Oh. Next to the guy chanting in the shower, this is my favorite channel. Fantastic. Thank you, Dax. Guys, anytime somebody gives like your channel that sort of praise or what you're doing, it's never lost on me. I appreciate that. David wants to come help. That's the videos that I'd like to see. Major and David getting down, planning some stuff. All right. Here we go. Let's get another, shall we? I think I'm hitting like 2.5 minute rest. I think I'm hitting about that. Let's see if we can get another one. Whew. Oh, here we go. Gravity, what's going on? How are you doing? Drop the like, brother. All right, have a fantastic night. Best to you and the family. Gravity Core Fitness out of South Wales. Mark and Joe and their whole family. Thank you so much. Whew. There we go. What inspired you to start doing lives and social media? That's a good question. I think it was just the influx of it just became like a tool for people to communicate. And then it kind of morphed into something where you could kind of project a brand. And I had Impact before there was social media, before around the beginning of the internet, things like that. So this is just a way to share what I'd already been doing. It's a great question. Luja, hit that subscribe. We'd love to have you. Just finished The World is a Gym Quickie. Tagged you. Fantastic. Fantastic. Loving that. Yeah, Luja, feel free to hit the subscribe. We'd love to have you. Melissa, what's going on? Marty, hey, welcome back. Melissa, how are you doing? Welcome to Impact. Marty, welcome back for sure. My goodness, that was set 3. We got one more. Oh. Here we go. Melissa, just finished up teaching a Kung Fu class. Nice. That is amazing. Do you have any content on your channel, Melissa, that we can check out and we can support? I know you've been gone for a bit, Marty. Indeed, you have. And Melissa, yes, we would love to have you as part of our community. Feel free to hit that subscribe. I will definitely support you in return. BBL, what's going on? Whew. I'm an instructor. Yes, I have some on Threads. Fantastic. Would you do me a huge favor, Melissa? Would you just leave me a comment on any video other than this live so I can find your channel and support you and subscribe to you in return, if you could. All right, Marty. 45 likes on the board. BBO, let's get to 100. There we go. You guys want those bonus push-ups? We haven't done bonus push-ups for a while. Been a couple days. Here we go. Uncle Charlie is in the house. How are you doing? Melissa, thank you so much. Yeah, definitely want to check that out. Also on Instagram, so if you're there, that would be fantastic as well. I can find you there. Oh, says BBL says, oh yeah, we need 100. Okay. Whew. How much could you bench press? I have no idea. The last time I bench pressed, I will go into a gym maybe like once a year, and I'll just see if I can hit 225. If I can hit 225 between 2 and 4 times, I think I'm doing okay. How about you, Sean? What's your bench press? What is your bench press? And Sean Finnegan, make sure you hit that subscribe. We'd love to have you. Ducks, what's going on? You know what's up? I got one more set. I'm doing 5 pull-ups right now. Doing 5 pull-ups. We are on set number, this will be the 8th set, so that'll make 40 pull-ups in all. So we got it. Tired from work, 2 buses pulled from a baseball game today. Oh, you were full. I used to bench 350. Nice. That is right around my max as well. Pork chop, 245 my max. I hardly hit the weights. And you are a specimen. You are a specimen on top of it. Pork chop, how are you doing, my friend? My max was 360. I hit 360 for 1. Been a while, but how you been? I've been fantastic. How are you doing? Platinum, what's going on? Nice to see you. Day's been going fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. I'm in the sunshine. I'm exercising. I'm using technology at its highest arc to communicate with amazing people. Life is fantastic. Pork chop, yeah. 360, and I was weighing it at 180 at the time. So it was kind of a goal, like, let me see if I can double up. That's good. Also, Major Hurry. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Peak living, Duck, absolutely. Guys, let me get this last set in. It's a half procrastination, so let me just get it in. Sammy, what's going on? Vitamin D is great. Spider, I have 375 on bench right now. I hope I can get it up next week. Coaches are going to get me to max out. You got this. You got this. Let's get this last one in, though. Oh, you know, it's like that. It's that good but bad. Like I want to, but I don't. But I'm feeling it. I'm going to turn just a wee bit. I'm going to turn it just a wee bit. There we go. Yep, we are. We're here to support each other. We're training side by side, not head to head. Let's get it. Here we go. There we go. There we go. BBH, dang, 375. Respect that. I only made it up to 350 or 340. Anything, man, that's a great number. 350, yes, indeed. Aiming for the legendary 400 mark. There you go. Get those goals in. Get those goals in. All right. We got it, guys. We had some band work as well. So we got it. Whew. Oh, scree. Oh, I felt every bit of that. Awesome, man. You got this on the mindset you have. Now you won't have any problems doing so. Yep. Ownership, guys. Own the workout. Once you own it, it doesn't own you, and you don't have to fear it the next time it comes across your plate. There we go. Yeah, 400. Yeah, not a lot. Sammy, Vincent, keep working, dude. Your body is a machine, and working out is free. I love it. Absolutely. I think while I'm out here, maybe we can hit a few more curls while we're just standing out here, absorbing the last of the sun. Maybe I'll go with alternating this time. One, two, three. No membership. Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. King Fire is absolutely right. 10. Love and positive vibes, guys. Indeed. How's it going, man? All right. Let's get it going. So we'll get a few more sets of that. Get a few more. People, that's the one thing about being like out in the park. People are like, who's he talking to? What is he doing? What is that man doing? But we know what we're doing, so that's the important part. Oh. Whew. At the park, absolutely. Absolutely. BBL, yeah, you need to definitely keep us posted on those numbers, my friend. Football's coming up. Durrell, Texas is in the house. How are you doing? Jenny Briggs, what's going on? How are you doing, Jenny? Welcome to Impact. Feel free to hit that subscribe. Join the community. We go live every day. Guys, this morning was day 374 days in a row. No, Durrell's number 48. Nice. Let's get it going, guys. I'll get another set here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, BBL. 7. BBH also. We want to hear from both the BBLs. Or both of the BBs. Whew. We got to hear from everybody. We want to hear from How everybody's doing? Sammy, big facts indeed. Sammy's spitting fire out here. King Fire was dropping proverbs this morning. Beautiful stuff. Oh. The video earlier made you think. Which video was that? Worldwide Community Tribe Vibe, indeed. Are you talking about the one that I shared from the other channel? Melissa, I haven't looked on any place else, so wherever you sent it, whatever video, I'll get the notification for it. Jenny Briggs doing great, just a widow and got lonely. We'll jump on in. We got a whole community, whole worldwide community for you to come in, move your body with, chat with, and just enjoy. So sorry for your loss, but come on in. Helping people and motivating them is one of the best things I know how to do. And that's free, guys. You don't have to, like, depending, it may not be fitness. It could be, you could help somebody learn to cook, play an instrument, pass some courses, any stuff like that. Yep, Jenny is not alone. Jenny is not alone. You got your people here. You found us. Algorithm and the universe, don't get it wrong. You're here for a reason. So we love it. Here we go. Let's get another set. Shall we? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 10. 50 likes. Uh-oh. Pamela, what's going on? I like that. Call me sunshine anytime. Call me sunshine anytime. I'm feeling that. Indeed. How are you doing today? I think I got one more set. All right, the love indeed. Thank you all. I'm 72. Fantastic. 72, that's a good year. Come on in, Jenny. Hit that subscribe. We'd love to have you. We would absolutely love to have you. This is built, Jenny, this whole community and the workouts are built for all stages and ages. So we've got athletes that are in that preteen age, and we've also got some that are in that senior age as well. So we've got this. Someone says, you a clown. So is your spelling. So is your grammar. Go talk to your father. I think that's what MOP was talking about. We put up a video, guys, and it's called Hear It From Your Father, Part 2. And it's on my other channel, but I shared it to the community here. And it's talking about just that sort of thing. People who come in and they talk in a way that your father would have never raised you to have acted like that. Your parents would have never allowed that. But people feel free to do that and they're comfortable. So sometimes you got to hear the real from your father. Appreciate that, K-Mac. Or K-Mass, what's going on? K-Master C, I got it down now. How are you doing? Feel free to hit that subscribe, my friend. We are going live every day. Today was 374 days in a row. 374. Tonight's the first time I didn't feel up to working out. Maybe tomorrow will be better. David, that is okay. You guys, you've earned that. You've earned this. We do not have to burn ourselves out every single day just in the name of getting stuff done. Rest, hydration, nutrition, exercise, and rest. David, you are in a state of rest. And rest is mind, body, and soul. So it all ties in. It all ties in. Hightower, welcome back. Sammy Fit, as I got older, I've learned that sometimes you got to humble yourself and keep your comments to yourself. Sammy, right. Everything that just comes to mind, sometimes you have to filter that. Have a filter. Have a filter. Yeah, Marcus, don't even know how obvious it is they've not been raised. Indeed. Indeed. Just crazy. Katrina, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? It's not hard just to be to be a decent person, just on the most basic level, just to even not say anything. But the fact you choose to say something. And then we've got a Katrina out here serving the homeless, serving the people without homes, without meals. What are we talking about? So much difference. So much of a difference. Love that video. Great work. I have an employee. He never had a dad, and I have to correct him often. Thank you for doing that for him as well, because a lot of times people don't realize it, and then they need somebody to tell them. Jenny, this is a great place to start and finish out your day. Oh, Fred, thank you so much. Guys, get up, take that RCG. Did anybody take their RCG this morning? Did anybody take their RCG? If you don't feel like working out, do it anyway. Showing up is one of the best things you can do, and it's already halfway to getting to your results. There we go. David, Mom was supposed to be coming home Sunday, and she was so happy they told the wrong person. It was her roommate. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, take that time just for yourself, David. You've earned it. You have earned it. RCG every day now, thanks to me. I appreciate it. Look at that. Major, Scree, Eldest. Do what you can. Major with the powerful stuff, folks. That will never get old to me. That will never get old. Let me get this 4 set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just like that, guys. What's going on, man? Chilling. Life is good. All right. Indeed. And you can see the sun's going down now, but we still got some light. We still got some time. So how blessed are we? That was 4 indeed, Scree. That was 4. Looking good, feeling strong right here at Impact. Absolutely, guys. We are looking good, feeling strong. I will take it. I will take it every time. And MOP and everybody else who saw that video, hear it from your other part too. I appreciate the feedback on that. Major, I appreciate your feedback. If you guys want to see the video, go to the community channel on Impact, and it will take you, there's a link to the video. So you can just see what we're talking about. HWPO, indeed. Only compare yourself to yesterday, no one else. Yep, last set, last rep, last breath, whatever it was. Clowns will be clowns, distracting from our positive vibes. Absolutely. Nate, got your email if you're here. I think he was here earlier. I'm not sure. King Fire, you're absolutely right. And like we always say, guys, we have a workout to finish. We've got a show to run, and we've got lives to live. All of that other nonsense, calling people clowns, like I'm not sure what they think it's going to accomplish, but it didn't get what they thought that it would. So there we go. Tashana, thank you so much. Like I said on there, I'm still afraid of my dad at 87. It's a respect thing. It is. It's psychological. Even when you know that you can possibly physically best that person, you don't, because there's a respect, a healthy respect. Maybe when we're younger, part of it is fear, but then after a while, it grows to a respect. You just wouldn't. And so that's what a lot of these kids, look, they might be 18 and over. Just because they're legal age does not make them men and women. Let's be very clear about that. So I call them molas, males of legal age, and folas, females of legal age. Just because you have reached the voting age, you can buy cigarettes, you can rent a car, whatever, you can go to the electric chair, does not make you an adult. It just means you have lasted to a certain age. Z Wofford, the preacher, is in the house. What's going on? No, not in a bad way at all. You respect your father that way, indeed. And that's a healthy, beautiful thing to have. I enjoy that. I enjoy that for you. So I love how Tashana said preach, and then Z Wofford pops up. Said preach, and that organ music comes out. Z Wofford. Z Wofford in the house. Pastor Wofford. We're going to pass that collection plate. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? So, guys, I don't want to get off on a tangent. Major brisket, baby. Indeed. We're about to have some brisket. You're not an actual adult until like late 20s, early 30s. Well, and look, that just means that your body is fully matured, your frontal lobe and all that stuff. But in the context of responsibility, in the context of how you treat people, how you treat your other people, how you are acting, maturity is a different thing. You can physically mature, but how about mentally, emotionally, psychologically? I know it's a long process, but some people don't even try. Definitely a respect thing. But if you were a knucklehead like me, you also want to make him proud as you age. There you go. Marcus, indeed. See, Whopper, oh, brother. Ha! Hassan, you mind if I give you a cash blessing, brother? I love your energy. I would be honored, but just you being here is more than enough. I appreciate you being here. Jenny Briggs says, how old are you? Jenny, here's a good one. Guys, somebody get out the emoji for that. Somebody get out the emoji. How old are we? We say ageless, Jenny. So the question is from the great Satchel Paige, the ageless picture. If you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? So by that metric, what we believe, or at least I believe, is that don't let a number in your head or society tell you that you are too old or too young to do something. If it's not illegal, you're not hurting yourself or hurting somebody else, pursue those passions. So we have an ageless emoji just for that special occasion. And the mods don't play, Z Wofford. No, they don't. Oh, look at all that ageless. Oh my goodness, it is popping off. And Major put in the no shirt as well. Indeed. Oh my goodness, indeed. That is the answer to the question. We say ageless. We do say ageless. And see, indeed. Okay, come on over. There we go. Jenny, loving it. Sammy, you had a good point though. You physically, absolutely. I'm in my 20s and I'd like to consider myself as an adult, but at the same time, I understand why older people tell me that I'm still a young kid. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, a pat on the butt sort of thing. You're just a youngin'. But we also recognize when younger adults are doing their thing. We do recognize that. I had a lot of people do the same thing to me. A lot of old ass young boys. Yep. King, how are you going to be an OG and a YN in the same time? That's crazy. We'll just start calling them young. It starts with the young. Starts with the young on both sides. Somewhere there's some old in the middle, but no, start calling them youngs. Z, that drug-free, ageless indeed. Pale face, what's going on? We haven't seen you for a while. Are we allowed to guess your age? You can guess all day. If you're right, you're right. If you're not, you're not. You'll never hear it from me. You can guess all day long. I've had people guess 30. I've had people say 60. I've had people say blah blah blah. I've had people say blah blah blah. I've had it all. So I'm not mad at the guessing. No, I'm not mad at it at all. Oh, King Fire, indeed. Guys, that's the truth of the matter, though. Some of these folks, they got that. What was that movie? The Benjamin Buttons, where they're old, but they're still young. I've been in the trenches getting ready for Pale Fest. What is Pale Fest? Tell me about that. I see some of the stuff kids do these days, and I just shake my head. There you go. That's how you know you've separated in your age group. That's exactly how you know. You are not one of these lemmings going off of the cliff. Sandra Willoughby, what's going on? How are you doing? You'll be a while. Play the guessing games. There you go. I want to play a game. Guys, we're at 58 likes. How about that? How about that? Made it through the tornadoes. Woo! Yeah, it was. They said it was like something different. It was like a tornado, but it was snowing as well, or something different. It seemed like I heard something different about the tornadoes this time. So hopefully you're okay. We own a mask making company in Ohio, and we throw a festival once a year. This year it's July, a theme park called Land of Illusions. If you make it down here, we got tickets at roll call for you. Nice. That's awesome. Will you have stuff online? Will you be posting anything? Matt, what's going on? Jenny, you're a good-looking man, and age isn't important either, is our color. Absolutely. This is Jenny. You are fitting right in. We ask people to leave that at the door. We recognize different ages, religions, politics, nationalities, genders, sexual orientation, but we're all athletes when we're here. All we're doing is we're going to come in, we're going to breathe hard, we're going to sweat, we're going to have a good time, because all those man-made divides, they don't got it here. They don't exist here. Wasn't the Jason mask a William Shatner? No, that was Michael Myers. Michael Myers was a William Shatner mask. They just cut the eye holes out a little bit bigger and painted it more of a white color. Great trivia. HARRP. This weather is tripping. There we go. Paleface, yes. All right. I love that. I want to be able to check that out. I want to be able to check that out. And do you have stuff on your channel now? I feel like I've subscribed, but I would be remiss if I didn't like go back and double check. I want to make sure I got you. I want to make sure I got everybody. The same way you guys are supporting here, I want to be able to support in return. Yes, the info for the Pale Fest. I love that. I was thinking Paleface Studios. I was thinking it was music, but now it makes sense. The House of Masks. Oh, that sounds great. Who would win in a fight, Michael Myers or Jason? Haven't they done a movie together? I thought they already did that. I'm not huge on horror stuff like that, so I don't know if they have or not. But that is that's a good question. That's a good question. Who would I have my money on? I don't know. That was Freddy versus Jason. Okay, I remember that. Jason, there was one in outer space. I think that was just a Friday the 13th. Freddy Krueger. I don't know. It's both. Yeah, who is the most dominating horror figure? Who is the most dominating horror figure that would win? My money's on Dave. He still scares me. Yeah, Dave just keeps coming and coming. Well, I mean, from what we know from every time we hear from David, it does turn into he's been chopping wood, he's been doing this, fixing stuff, delivering stuff. So, yeah, Dave doesn't stop. Maybe Jason. That's an interesting one because they're kind of the same person. Yeah, and I don't think either one of them has like a decided advantage over the other one. They're both kind of superhuman. They're both large. They both carry just large like blades. My money's on the athletes in this channel. We would whoop them both. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's a really good question. Maybe that's why they never made the movie, because it would just be two slow walking giants. Or maybe my mean hole neighbor. You got a mean. I've never heard mean hole. I like that. You're such a mean hole. Jeepers Creepers. That's a good one. Yeah, because that thing could fly. That could fly. I think the thing with Freddy was that he could be in your head. So I don't know, like if Freddy got inside Jason's head, would he just like machete his own head to stop the voices? And then you just hear Freddy still laughing. And then can we go like supernatural? Can we go like Linda Blair? Self-inflicted, right? Can we go Linda Blair and The Exorcist? Like could like just the spirits, the spirits? Yeah, Carrie too. So yeah, could supernatural, would that be able to destroy like a Jason? Freddie got the top 10 song from Doc and Dream Warriors. Yes. All right. Truth, love for all. We need a priest. There we go. There we go. Indeed. We need a priest. It didn't work out for either one of those priests, now did it? It didn't work out for either one of those priests. Yes, Doc and Dream Warriors. That was also that first one. Johnny Depp was in that, wasn't he? Was it Johnny Depp that was in the first not Friday the 13th. Yeah, Freddy. I think he's right. Nah, Catholics don't got the power. No. What do we need then? I know what we need. We need Z Wofford. We got Z Wofford. Indeed. Love for all. How are you doing? Welcome to Impact. Scream is top tier horror. Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good killer too. But I think because it was human, do we give it the same credit? The same credit. Take it away. Indeed. Bring out. Speaking of the holy smoke, absolutely. That's what I was saying. The Omen, Damien or Linda Blair in The Exorcist. Edward Scissorhands. Was that a horror? I never saw it. Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, that was Depp. Okay. I feel like there was somebody else in that too, but maybe not. Was Kevin Bacon in a horror film early on too? I thought Kevin Bacon was too. Kevin Bacon's been in a lot of stuff. Yeah, The Omen. That was really that Omen, deep eclectic horror. The Omen, Exorcist, and then you had the threat of heavy metal when you played music backwards. That was like really when the country was afraid of the devil. Tremors. Kevin Bacon was in Tremors. There you go. Appreciate that. The Leprechaun versus Warwick Davis. The Leprechaun versus Chucky. I'm trying to think. Is there a horror that we're missing? That's like a really good one. I can't really count like what's his name from Jigsaw. I can't count Jigsaw. You visited the Amityville house. See, I couldn't do that. Couldn't do it. I would just think like somehow I would be taking it with me. Edward Scissorhands, not quite a horror, but dark. Got it. Stood in the front yard. Matt says, damn, I wouldn't go. I will pass on all that. I will definitely pass. I could just imagine just like the feeling, just the energy from that. What were the things? Did they ever figure out what the things were in, what was the one where they're lost in the woods? Blair Witch Project. What was that was killing people in Blair Witch Project? I said Saw, but then like, who was like the real killer? I know it was that guy with cancer, but was he going to be able to beat like Jason? Chucky was all met. Chucky, that was always a weird one to me because I figured I would just punt Chucky, and as all that stuffing from this doll came down, so would the credits. It'd be like the shortest movie ever. Blair Witch, Halloween, Dusk Till Dawn, Lost Boys, Hills Have Eyes. That's what we're missing. Oh, The Shining. That's a good one. That's a good one because he was always there. So it's not like you could kill him because he was always there. Shining was great. That's another like just mind game of a thing because it's just like watching this guy slowly unravel. The Ring was pretty good, especially the original Asian version. Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? They really took a good song and just like really just made it into that. Last House on the Left. My crazy wife had to see it. Major. Doug McStone, you're a tank man. I appreciate that. David sounds about right. How about speaking of relationships, not majors or anybody's in general, but what was the one, Fatal Attraction? That's a horror film. There's your horror film. That's the person that won't go away. There's your horror film. Jack Nicholson wasn't acting. There we go. Hellraiser. Oh, yes. Pinhead. Major says never cheat, ever. There you go. There you go. There's your horror right there. You made that. How many films has Michael Douglas been in like that, too? Fatal Attraction. That was Douglas. No, that was Douglas and Glenn Close. I will not be ignored. No, they're not going away. No. Oh, no. What was the one with Sharon Stone? I forget what that one was. Candyman for the brothers. There we go. And hey, don't forget about what we need a vampire in this as well. We need a vampire. We also need a Frankenstein too. Cheech, what's going on? Colorado in the house. Basic Instinct. There you go. Michael Douglas made a bunch of those where he was just kind of a unsavory spouse and got caught up in some stuff. Was he in the same one? He was in the one with Demi Moore too, wasn't he? He did 3 of those. Didn't he do a third one with Demi Moore? Salem's Lot. Blade. There we go. Fatal Attraction was crazy. Bram Stoker. Yep. I'm thinking a vampire might really take care of all this. Basic Instinct. Yes, that film was wild as a kid. There you go. There was a period where there were just films like that. Psychological Stalkers, Hand That Rocks the Cradle. There's another horror film. There's another Single White Female. There's another horror film. Like, they can call them suspense, but no, if you're in it, that's a horror. That's a nightmare. Ever just try to get a roommate out that you're even somewhat cool with and they're still dragging their feet? Mr. Burns could be the next horror villain. Kathleen Turner in Body Heat, nightmare. There you go. Yeah, Cape Fear. Oh, yes. Both of them are good too, in much different ways. I saw the De Niro version first, but then when I went back and watched the Robert Mitchum, I was like, oh my goodness, both of them are really good in their own right. It's called My Ex, Sandra. Yeah, both of them were really good. I actually fear movies like that. Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Yes. Bathwater. How are you doing? Jump on in Bathwater. Did I just say jump on in Bathwater? It writes itself, guys. It writes itself when you're here at Impact. Feel free to hit that subscribe, Bathwater. Love to have you. I remember watching Cape Fear. Yes. Bum, bum. Stalker of the Century. Indeed. Bathwater, indeed. Oh. Children of the Corn. I don't think I ever saw Children of the Corn. Pet Cemetery. It's Stephen King stuff. It always. I'm surprised nobody said It yet. We haven't delved into Pennywise. I've never seen it. The Babadook got me the first time I watched it, but it was obvious to everyone else. I never saw. Cheech said Human Centipede. That's a whole different horror, my friend. Sandra read the books. Oh, wait a minute. Hostel. Tell me you felt like going traveling through Europe after you saw Hostel the first time. Oh, wait. Who felt like traveling after that? Who felt like traveling? Stop playing with me. Nobody wanted to travel. Nobody wanted to travel after Hostel. Nope. Calm down, Mr. American. I'll never forget that. I can't get it out of my head. Never. Nope. Never. Hotel for me, right? Sophie was always looking down those storm drain things. I watch her. Told her watch out for the clown. Oh my goodness. Yep. Nope. Hostel did it, guys. Hostel was it. I was like, anything I ever wanted to do in Europe? Nope. Staying right here. That was crazy work. Sandra says, you're so fun. I'm not kidding. I'll take another lap, Sandra. I'll do it. There is no way. Storm of the Century. Predator, Aliens for the sci-fi dudes. Predator is my favorite sci-fi film. I'm not a big sci-fi guy, but that by far, that first one was amazing. I loved the concept of that. Out in the jungle. Absolutely. Sandra says, give me 10. Yeah, anything that can be attached to like real life, Law and Order, SVU, anything that can be attached to real life. I think John Q is a bit of a horror movie because you're talking about your child is in a way that they could pass. You're talking about somehow, what was it? The insurance wasn't going to pay. You don't have the money for it. That's a real horror film. Arnold with the mud all over him. Absolutely. And Stallone did the same thing in one of the Rambos. Bathwater. You know what I'm talking about, guys. There is nothing like it. I'll tell you a quick story. I was taking some acting classes years ago, and I got into it, not like into it, but I got into it with the acting coach. He was going around telling everybody, okay, I want you to be your scaredest. And, I'm here with like some younger girls and some younger folks, and they're all falling out screaming like it's a Jason movie. And I was like, you got to give me something better. And he's like, well, you're not being scared. I don't believe that. I said, because I'm not scared. I'm not scared of a guy with that axe. I'm scared that somebody's going to tell me that my children are sick. Bring me a doctor with bad news. That's good. That's what's scary to an actual grown adult. That's what's scary to a parent. So definitely different. Neff, what do you think? There we go. What types of movies do I prefer? I like documentaries. I like biographies. I like era pieces. I like things like that. Unhinged with Russell Crowe sounds like hayrides around here. Rambo in The First Blood put mud all over himself in the forest hiding from the local sheriffs. I thought that was the second one, but you know what? That first one, let's really observe how dark that movie was. It wasn't like, it was like the first Rocky. The first Rocky was a rather dark film. Beverly Hills Cop, the first one was pretty dark. As far and slower. It had a plot. It was like a movie. The other ones, it turned into a franchise. Then it was like all of like the action films and the wild punches and shooting and jumping out of 50-foot trees and stuff. But those first ones were really good. And Brian Dennehy was a fantastic, just terrible guy as that sheriff. What about Schwarzenegger's zombie film Maggie? I never saw that. Killer, what's going on? Hey, thank you so much for dropping something for us. Bathwater, Born Identity. First Blood is amazing. Guys, and all he wanted was, he just wanted something to eat. All he wanted was something to eat. And Dennehy could not leave it alone. And then he got his whole city burnt. He got his whole town burnt down for that. Indeed. Killer, thank you so much, guys. I always tell you guys, the most valuable thing you can spend here is your time. But the fact in this economy that you are spending your hard-earned dollars means a lot. So thank you so much. Means a lot. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. I'm going to have to look that up. Marcus, will you leave me a comment so I remember that? It wasn't my war, it was your war. And Richard Crenna coming in, trying to help him out. And yeah, indeed. Anywhere I can get a bite to eat in this town. Yep, was like the first 6 minutes of the film. Right. And it was weird. Like, who cared? Like, but I guess it was a different time. And Rambo was a Vietnam vet, right? So this was like that disdain for Vietnam veterans. So it makes sense that people like, he was getting that baby killer, getting spit on, coming home sort of treatment. Yep, Vietnam. Yep. It makes me wonder, did Stallone write that? Did Stallone write the Rambos? Oh, Major, shout out to your father. Remember the movie The Stuff? No. What movie was that? The Stuff. BMX, what's going on? Yeah, did he co-wrote it? Okay. Marcus is just wealth of knowledge. Guys, if you want to know entertainment, athletics, and we have still yet to discover how much more Marcus knows. If there was a reboot of Gilligan's Island, Marcus is the professor. I just happen to know a little something. He's over there putting stuff together. He's doing Tulsa Time now. I'm just wondering if he wrote it, like where he got the inspiration. Because we know with Rocky, he took it from Chuck Wepner's life. Sylvester Stallone wrote the screenplay for the first Rambo movie, First Blood, went on to co-wrote every installment of the franchise while the character John Rambo. Nice. Bringing back what started the horror talk. Make sure the mask people leave a comment outside of where to follow you. Right, Matt, yes, indeed. Way to bring it all the way back. Dion, what's going on? Based on the book, Rambo died in the original story. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. So they just said, we will have him taken off. I'm trying to think how the second one started. Was he imprisoned and then Richard Crenna came in? Rambo, we need you. We need you to go to Saigon or wherever he went. Yeah, Love for All. While the character John Rambo was created by the author David Morrell in his novel First Blood, Stallone significantly shaped the film screenplay and the character's cinematic, I'm guessing, presence or what have you. My favorite is The Land of Time. The second one, yes, he was in prison, and the general came and got him out, sent him overseas. There we go. Major, I was just guessing. I was just guessing. My dad drove a tank in the war. He had stories. I bet he did. Woo. Sandra Wilby says, cartoon. Rambo is a cartoon. That would be wild work if Rambo was a cartoon. Land Before Time, the dinosaur movie. Oh, gotcha. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Plenty of horror films. And it's funny how we can preface what a horror would look like. What we could call a horror. What some person is going to be. Look, my sister, one of my older sisters, when Jaws came out, she couldn't take. I remember being young and having to sit at the toilet while she took a bath because she was that scared of water at that point. I don't even think we could get her to hydrate. I've never seen anybody like just traumatized by that. Back in the late 80s, Rambo had a cartoon for their toy line. The toys were awesome. I had the Rambo knife. Does anybody remember? It was an actual knife. Blade like that, serrated edge. It had the, you screw off the top, it had the compass. You look inside, it had fishing line, and it had like all sorts of stuff. Sandra, I didn't swim for a while. Major is the sixth symbol. The months you have been a member of the, yes, Matt, that's what that is. Major had the knife. Major, this is why, Major. I had the knife too, and I think my parents were just so, like, my parents weren't those people. So I think that they were just like, nah, man, this knife's got to go. Why do you need this knife? I wish I had that knife today. I wish I had that knife, man. That thing was amazing, and that knife was sharp too. And it had the sharpening stone. Remember, it had the little whetstone, and you just sat there and just, yeah, oh yeah, yep. Jaws affected tourism. Nobody's going to the beach after that. Nobody. I wonder if going back to Hostel, if that affected any travel through Europe. The Stretch Armstrong stole it from my brother. Oh my goodness, it was. Major, if I had peach fuzz back then, you could have dry shaved with it. Could have dry shaved. I still get scared thinking about Jaws and the beach. Guys, I'm not big on water. I'm not big on water when it comes to that, because my feeling is gator, shark, something, I don't know, whatever. And when I did that stunt work on the Piranha 3D set, we had to be on the water, and your boy was out there treading water, almost drowning. And I was out there. I will not go in it. Nope. Even if I can see the bottom, I don't care that the Caribbean is nice and clear water. It just means I can see it coming and I can't get away. You can't see who knows what when it's around you. Exactly. Love my toes in the sand though. Nope. Go get me a bucket of sand and bring it like 50 yards off of the beach. Drones have shown us how close the sharks are at the beach. Yes, screen. No. Nope. And one time I was down in Mexico, and I went with a friend of mine, and I was chilling on the beach because I wasn't getting in the water. And her and her friend had brought their kids, and these girls were like 5 at the time. And I'm just chilling, and I hear this screaming. And I look up, and one of them is running from the water, and the other one is on a floaty, floating out. The wave is taking her. And my friend and the girl's mother, they're at the water screaming. I'm like, here we go. So guess who gets up, runs, I jumped over the first one, and just as I could grab this girl, that wave came crashing down on us, and I walked her back to the bed. I wanted no parts of that water. I wanted no parts of it. Dirt and rocks, indeed. I did, Sandra. I did, and then they called me like Tarzan for the rest of the trip. All right, watch those kayaking videos. Yeah, nope. Yeah, do you see that one that the guy was in Australia and that great white is just stalking him? No, what are we doing? People? No, I can't do it. Sandra says hero. I just did. It was instinct. It wasn't like I have to think this through. It was just reactionary. But believe me, the whole time I was running towards it, I was like, oh, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be there. But you do what you do. There we go. But those are my 2 stories with water, where especially with the piranha movies. But it was good stuff. It was a good experience. I would do it again. But whew, the Jaws music, it was so pitch perfect. They put it all together. It was all just wonderfully put together. And yeah, to Scree's point, that had to have shot tourism in the foot. Like, who allowed this to happen? Who allowed to have it? Get out of the water. Roy Schneider, indeed. Oh my goodness, nope. And it all started with that girl out there swimming. But we all know now, don't swim at dusk or dawn. Don't swim at those times. Nope. I want no parts of that. I don't know if anybody else saw the other, I guess it's like a real life horror movie. There's a new one on Netflix called The Fall. It's not a good movie, but it's the first movie I've actually fast forwarded through. That's how kind of it was. But those two girls, they climbed this radio tower, and I'll leave it at that. Lived on the Rockaway Beach on Staten Island, 1 block from the beach where Jaws came out. Nope. 30 plus years we're still talking about it. That's the impact that it had. Absolutely. I think that hit people in a very, very surreal way. But it probably didn't do many favors for sharks either. Sharks are already scary enough, and then they got this terrible rap. And sharks really get done dirty when you think about what dolphins are way more dangerous. Dolphins kill sharks, so do great whites. And we get into swimming ponds with them. We get into like little pet ponds with these things that can kill sharks. Universal Studios, indeed. Oh no, I don't even want to see that giant shark head. I don't want to see any of it. Just no. Good stuff. I mean, cinematic masterpiece, but I am good without knowing. Whew. Scary thing is half brings the truth. Yep. Charleston White, what's going on? Stop ducking me and get in the ring, big boy. Okay, set it up, Charleston White. Let's go, Charleston White. If that's the real Charleston White, the official Charleston White. Good to meet you, my friend. Hit that subscribe. Let's get it. I just saw, who did Charleston White just fight? I just saw Charleston White just fought one of the Island Boys. I'm not ducking that smoke. I'm not ducking that. I will take Charleston White and the Island Boy at the same time. Set it up. It's all for charity. It's all for charity. Watch Charleston White do me like Ivan Drago. Major's over there talking about, throw the towel. Throw the damn towel. Island Boys. That ain't him. All right. Universal Studios, Hollywood. Yep, had the tram tour. Nope. Nope. Major, that ain't him. Indeed. Sandra says, I'm on that. Sandra, you in for the charity fight? Yes. Charleston White is in for the boxing match. I would definitely, but why would he need little old me? Charleston White, he's a celebrity in his own right. He don't need me. He don't need me. I would do it for charity. I don't want to punch. I don't want to get punched, but I would, look, if it's going to help people, I would do it for charity. Deshauna, glad you enjoyed your evening at the park. I did. Mo, what's going on? I quit my job today so I could spend more time mowing my lawn. There you go. Hey, if you can do that, and if you can sustain your life and find happiness in it, I'm happy for you. So feel free to hit that subscribe, my friend. Join our community. We go every day. Major says, let's mow is tripping. Let's hope he's not tripping while he's mowing the yard. Let's hope he's not tripping while mowing the yard. We don't need that. Self-sustain. If you can self-sustain, mow your yard, pay your bills, whatever it is. Who am I to say? I'm over here trying to set up fights with Charleston White. I'm over here trying to duck this fade I just got invited too. I can't knock it though. Can't knock it. David, I don't know either. Bathwater, what kind of workout did you do, bro? We did some pull-ups. I did some L-sit pull-ups. Hadn't done those in a while. We used the bands for some back and bicep as well. So we'll be back at it 4:30 Mountain Standard Time tomorrow morning. Guys, tomorrow morning is day 375 days in a row. 375 days in a row. We got this. Tashana, I'm rooting for you. I'm going to need some people ringside. I need Tashana Battle to come out and give that song as I walk to the ring. All right, BMX, have a fantastic night. Who invited a fade? I leave for a second. Damn, someone wants to smoke. It was a Charleston White. It said the official Charleston White. Who said, get in the ring, big boy. Stop ducking this fade. All right. Sadra says freeze and can grow your growth is powerful too. Appreciate that. I am a monk. I don't want to punch anybody. I don't want to get punched. Ooh, just the thought of that. But if I have to, I think you just go all in. I think you just have to go all in and don't let them get a shot off otherwise. I think you just have to keep throwing. Major says, get those seeds, folks. David, I know. What happened? Why am I always getting challenged? Why am I always getting these fight challenges? Not that pretty face, I know. Could you imagine? Boom, and then boom, and boom. Yeah. I mean, I don't got a lot, but I'd like to keep what I got. What city am I in? We don't say, because I got people that have tried to dox me, put out my personal information, and I've had people try to show up to where I'm at. So for privacy and safety, we don't say where we're at. I wish I could. I'd love to share, but people are weird, man. People are weird. Sounds like life lessons. It is. Yep, just keep swinging. Southwest US, that's as good as it gets. Yep, guys, that is the Mountain Standard Time. Got to give you for a pork chop. give you got for a pork chop. There you go. So guys, tomorrow morning, 375 days in a row. We'll be back at it 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. We're going to get up out of here. We've been out here for an hour and a half. We got 67 likes and we got 7 folks still watching. So we appreciate you guys being here. So in the meantime, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Please keep in mind that your health and fitness are not the same. But if you work hard, you can have that balance, that happiness, that longevity, that prosperity, that inner light that shines out and helps you navigate through the dark times. And you can help other people as well. So like we like to say, HWPO, that means hard work pays off. And this is it's not just me, it's not he, it's not she, it is we, because you put that you in unity, and we all put that unity in the worldwide community. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. So guys, please give it up for the mods, give it up for the members, give it up for the subscribers. Let's welcome in those new viewers, and hopefully they hit the subscribe as well. Let's hope those trolls get their lives together, because they need it for them, not us. We're good. But all of that is the reason I like to call this the best job in the world. And lastly, it is not lost on me that the most valuable currency that you have in this existence is to spend your time. And the fact that you choose to spend it here is not lost on me. So much love to you, much love to your families as well, because they too are part of the Impact Athletics Association. And you guys know that I don't have a song to end the Impact show. I don't have a song, so this is how it goes. We talked about horror stuff, we did pull-ups, and I got really sore and tired, and now I'm breathing heavy, because I'm trying to finish this song. So I don't have a song to end the Impact show. I don't have a song, so this is how it goes.